Welcome back to PCT Short. I'm Jonah Johnson. If I was to pose you the question, what are some of your soil pHs on your farms? I bet many of you would know that information right off the bat. But I bet if I was to pose you the question, what are some of the water pHs on the water supplies that you're using for pesticide applications on your farm, that may be a little bit harder information to come by. So why is that important? Well, we all know having the proper pH ranges on our soils allows for optimal nutrient uptake by our plants. And that's no different in our spray tank solution water. We need to have the optimum pH ranges to make our pesticides work correctly. And so how do you know what that looks like? Well, it's very simple. You can collect a water sample from either your local municipality or from your private well, send it to an analytical lab, the same place you'd send a soil sample for, and the information they provide back to you would give you the water's pH, its hardness, and perhaps how much ammonium sulfate may be needed to condition that water to make that water in the range most efficacious for the pesticide you need. An example of this is something as basic as applying glyphosate. Glyphosate likes solution pH, water solution pH, in that 5.5 to 5.6. So if you have a water supply that has a very high pH and hard water quality, it's actually going to negate that glyphosate from being successful in its application. And so a lot of other pesticides actually want that same pH range. Interestingly enough, adding pesticide concentrates into spray tank solution can actually also drop pH very effectively. So knowing what water quality you're starting with and knowing the ingredients you're going to be making in that spray tank solution all come into play to know what does that look like before we go to the field. So you can take a jar test, add those ingredients into that jar, and actually you can take a basic pH strip test, something that you may use in your swimming pool or hot tub, and put that into your jar mix and get a pH rating. And that's going to get you in the ballpark knowing where you want to be for your spray tank solution mix. If you don't do that right and don't get that spray tank solution mixed correctly, our applications are not going to be as effective. So for more, follow us on PCTnutrients.com. I'm Jonah Johnson. Thanks for watching.